Boundless eyes. Hello. I wanted to talk about work based on the thoughts that you sparked inside me when you did your 2 work videos. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't want to do a video about work because I think work's wrong for the most part. I think we have to do it because that's the way the system is designed. Even though I built my own house, it's illegal. The whole idea of you need to have building inspectors, and you need to have a certain amount of square footage according to the city. There's all of these reasons, and all of the reasons involve me giving money to people. So the system's designed to, we'll give you money, and then we expect that money back. I get to temporarily hold that money for a little bit. So my idea with building the tiny house combines with my idea of living a life of poverty is kind of like, screw you, capitalism. I don't want to play your game. So when you did your video and you're talking about, I need to, get a job for myself or find a job that I find fulfilling. I could look back on my career of working since I was a teenager, and there's lots of jobs I felt were kind of fulfilling, from washing dishes to delivering groceries to people who couldn't shop for themselves. People were shut in for a wide variety of reasons. But none of them were very good, and none of them I wanted to do full time. So rather than me complain and go on and on about why I think the system's so messed up, I want to talk about an alternative. And the alternative actually is based on a life of poverty. And so sometimes I talk about this and it freaks people out, especially an older generation, because a lot of them had it in their mind from their fathers and whatnot, that what you do is you get a career and you work there till you're 55, and then you retire, and then life is good. Except my observation of several generations is now life really doesn't get good because some company is going to give you a big payout at the end of things, and a lot of people actually right now are coming back. Actually, of several generations are coming back to work that are retired. I'm working with a guy, his son's 55. I guess I'm complaining about work more, but essentially, where I think your attention should be focused is on whatever satisfying thing you could do that has nothing to do with money or career. Don't get a full-time job. Wash toilets at McDonald's. And then you could volunteer like I did. I volunteered at store to door, where I bought groceries for people and drove it to their house, put it on their shelves, talked to them for 30 minutes at a pop, because a lot of them don't get a lot of socialization. Imagine that. I had to show up and provide their socialization, and I've got 0 to no social skills. And so I have the ability to remain quiet, actually. So that's probably where my social skills kick in, is because they could talk to me for 30 minutes, and I'll just smile, and I'll listen to them too. I guess that is my social skills. I could be quiet, and when someone talks to me, I remember what they say. Hey, Keela, come on, bud. This is going to be a long one too. I'm not in a hurry with this because I didn't really think about it beforehand. I just wanted to see what I'd say. So here's my idea. I work a part-time job at a place that I did just a little bit of research and found a place that provides health benefits, outstanding pay, and really only requires me to show up and do manual labor. Though sometimes I think that my true value is actually not causing any troubles with the customers, my coworkers, and my bosses. Like the whole idea that year after year after year I don't have issues with anybody. I think they should pay me in gold for that. And actually, oddly enough, it really caught me off guard. And it was really nice of the guy to say. And I feel for the most part he's being truthful. One of my bosses says, "It's astounding, you never complain about anything." Well, yeah, I wait till a camera's aimed at me. I'm not going to complain to you. I want to complain to the internet. Oh, boy. Having trouble working up onto it. Well, I guess the idea is that for satisfaction and life fulfillment, that the pursuit should probably have very little to do with money. I've worked for myself before, and that was fine. I liked it, but it still involved eventually me having like 3 employees and dealing with suppliers and a landlord, and there was always, I don't know, like it had some satisfaction to it, but not like going out to like taking Lindy Hop classes, not like going to the library and grabbing like 10 books off the shelf almost at random and sitting down for 4 hours and drinking coffee and perusing books, or breaking out a map of your city, taking a photocopy of it, and then circling every single park that you go to, and you're like, I'm going to go to all those parks. Same thing with libraries. I'm going to go to all the city's libraries. I'm going to get a map of all the trails that are up on the plateau right there, and as I hike them, I'm going to cross them off. And the more I cross off, suddenly it's like the farther I could hike, and the more confidence I have, and things like that. Something really satisfying was like 7 years of Taekwondo. Man, that had an effect on my mind and my spirit and my body. But talk about satisfying. I mean, I could think of tons of examples where, like, I mean, when I was under pressure at tournaments and competitions and testings, where someone would say, well, I'd throw down a challenge. I'd really like to see you do that. Do you want to have that be a succeed or fail on your test? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm always going to step up to the plate. You know, and if I fail, and if that's marked down on my test forever, so be it. And then, I pull it off. I pull off something I've never tried before in my life, and my only confidence in being able to do it was just based on like my kind of almost surprising wonder at what the human body can do. And a lot of times it just seems like your ability to do something is based on the idea in your mind that I could probably do, whatever I put my mind to. Yeah, I think all my babbling has led up to that. I think that's where satisfaction comes from, is you look for an opportunity to say that I'm in a position to do whatever I put my mind to, and that might actually, that's a splendid thing that you get from traveling. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, I could actually just start listing out all the things that I think provide deep satisfaction and confidence and a feeling of self-worth, and vast majority of those things don't involve a job. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. I've obviously got my gist out. I just took too long to do it. And just, I'm never sure that I might say something that surprises me. It didn't happen this time around. Though I will say that your idea of going to California, don't go to California, Boundless Eyes. California's terrible. You want to go to Hawaii if you want sunshine and waves and work. There's lots of work on the islands, and you know, people might disagree with you, but I went there and didn't have any trouble finding under the table jobs and offers of real employment. So yeah, California, no. Florida, no. Yeah, go to Hawaii. You'll love it. All right, Boundless. I don't know if I really said anything of value, but at least I think that it's just about like a change of focus. Like, so many people struggle with you know, what they should do for a living, and I really think like the easy answer is go out and live. If you give 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and it's more than that with commuting and preparation and investment in your job and any kind of classes that might be required, and anguish that you think about after work, even after your job's over, you're like, oh, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Well, like, yeah, like, you can minimize that by minimizing how much you're working, and, you know, go part-time, and live up, baby, live up. All right, I'll see you in the tubes. Sorry for all the wind.